Okay, so this is prototype number 8 for Ben from PROTO-08. It is the Charmander from Detective Pikachu. So the Detective Pikachu sets, unfortunately, are quite commonly riddled with print lines. You can just about see a few on the actual hologram there. And if you follow with the grading sheet, which you can find on the website, which is linked in the description, you can see just where we've marked each individual blemish. So all of the Detective Pikachu cards in the prototype set are all just duplicates from our collection. Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot help it. Even though it's a very small set, it's probably one of the hardest to get a perfect set of 10s in. Looking around the actual text area of the card, it seems to be in pretty good condition. Corners nice and rounded. A little look at the back, there are some very fine scratches on the top left side of the card. One there, another nice rounded corner. Slight curving just from the way that they're pressed out. Bottom right corner does have a small white dink, and same for the bottom left. And that one does appear to be slightly peeling. On the right hand side you can see the card is a little bit frayed, whereas the left is nice and clear. That's where you can see the card slightly lifting away. Again, that is, I would say, unfortunately pretty standard for most modern cards at the moment, and it's only under extreme magnification that it's really exacerbated like that. As you see when you look from a distance, they look fine. That was what we thought was a scratch, but it was a strand of wire from the playmat. Okay, and there is a slight print line on the left hand side of the blue border. Just don't be alarmed about the lack of gloves, it's only because we're operating the touchscreen camera, and these are from our own collection, so we don't mind handling them. We obviously will use gloves for submissions. There's a very small dink on the black ring of the Pokeball. You can see just about there. And as for the rest of the back, it does seem to be in pretty good condition. Okay, just focusing on the front again, the right hand side, after a second inspection under an eyeglass, was quite, I would say, it was a little bit frayed, so under certain light you could see a lot of the foil underneath the card bleeding through to the actual face, and just by holding a light at a very specific angle you can just about see the speckles glistening on the edge, and that was occurring from the top to the bottom. And again, when we looked under the microscope, we did find a very long print line on the yellow border. This one did take a little bit longer to show up on camera, just because it's so fine that it had to be the right light at the right angle. Just bear with me while we try and find it. You just saw a flicker of it there. Okay, so now if I move the light along the side, you can just see it reflecting the print line. Okay, so if you want to follow along with any of the other prototypes, please do, and don't forget to grab the grading sheets from the website as well so you can follow along. Thanks.